are you doing today? Good morning, good evening, good night maybe. Whatever time it is that you're watching this video, I just want to come on here for a minute and just share a little thought that I was having this morning. I was thinking about Mary Poppins this morning. And I was just tying that in with oftentimes when we're going through challenging moments, going through issues in our life, we have the tendency to make things more difficult at times, or to make them more than what they are. And the stress level, we bring that stress level up and we are constantly obsessing over it. Yes, we have an issue. Yes, we're having a problem. But your solution could be in the simplicity of making the right choices, saying the right things, doing the right things, using the right action. So when we're having these difficult times, we have to just take a moment and just be quiet for a moment before we say the wrong thing, before we do the wrong thing. And when we take that moment for ourselves just to get quiet with ourselves, just to be one with spirit, thoughts may start coming to our mind on how to come at a solution or how to make things better. But we want to get back to how I was saying, thinking about Mary Poppins. Everybody who knows me knows I absolutely love Disney. I have loved it my whole life. I love Mary Poppins, all those different things that she represented about bringing fun into the children's life, making them feel important. Simplicity, teaching them integrity on how to clean, on how to take care of their rooms, how to take care of their self-care. And she even had this strong voice that was speaking to the parents that as well, to let them know, when are you going to take some time for the children? You're busy doing this. The woman had a very important role as the woman of the house, the mother. She was fighting for women's rights. I don't know if you noticed that in the movie, but she was part of a group that was fighting for women's rights and letting the women have a voice. So that was important. But even in that, it wasn't more important than her spending time with her children. The father was all about money. He was about banking. He was about making a certain amount of money. And, he was in a prestigious group of bankers and men in the town. And that was of importance to him to keep that up. But he didn't have time for the children as well. And so the children were left to fend for themselves with the nannies and with the housekeepers. And they got to the point that they were acting out. Nobody's paying attention to them, so they're acting out to get any kind of attention that they can get, which is something that is common. But Mary Poppins came and she had used the power of her imagination. She came in the most profound way, flying down with the umbrella. She comes to their house, knocks all the other housekeepers that were interviewing for the position out of the book. She was the right person for the job. She moved everybody up out of her way, and they hired her immediately. She had a way with the children to use their imagination, to use song. And you might say, well, Gwyneth, that was a movie. That was why that was happening. But just think about it. Using song and dance, using positive things, using things to raise the children and her vibration. She knew people in the town, and people that knew her had respect for her. She was prestigious in that way. So maybe the situation that you're in right now or at this time, maybe you just need to take a moment alone, a moment of quietness to clear your head, to see the true picture of what is taking place, and then ask Spirit for help, and then move forward on the thoughts that come to your mind about how can you handle this? What could you do to bring some more clarity in? What could you do to raise your vibration? Because when you're in a low vibration, you have low vibration thoughts. So you want to get out of your situation. You want to be able to shift. How can you do that if you're on a low vibration? You need to just take a moment. Get quiet with yourself. Have that one-on-one time with Spirit. Maybe you sing. Maybe you put on the radio. Maybe you have certain music or something that you put on that raises your vibration, that puts that smile on your face. Maybe you like to dance. You take a moment and you say, well, I'm in the middle of this situation. I don't have time to sing and dance. You don't have time not to sing and dance because you need to do something, whether it's singing or dancing or something else, or getting out of the house for a moment, or talking with friends that have like mind or have wisdom or something. You need something to raise your vibration up, to get out of that low vibration. A moment, a commercial, a minute away from the mess, a minute away from the madness, a minute away from the sadness or the hardship or the heartbreak. That might sound real crazy to you, but if you would just listen to this thought, just give it a go. Give it a go. And see how you could break up that fallow ground, break up that energy of that negativity, break up that energy of that hurt and that pain, and do something different. And see if you won't arrive at a better choice or answer, something within simplicity of your mind. When you change the atmosphere, when you shift the energy from negative to positive, I have a feeling you might see this is a new concept that you want to try. I don't want to say try. You know, I hate the word try. A new concept that you want to give it a go. Why not? What else do you have? How could this hurt your situation? Just give it a go and see if it works for you. Get away from the negative thoughts. Get away from that mundane thoughts of I have to take care of this now. Just take a break. Just a commercial, a small vacation, a mind vacation. Get out of that mindset. And when you get into the positive, you'll be able to raise yourself up. You'll be able to think of things or realize things that were right there in front of your face all the time that you did not see. And now you have clarity about your situation. You have clarity about how you can move forward. You have clarity how things can get better. You have hope that you didn't have before. Mary Poppins, simplicity, childhood character, bringing help this morning, this afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bless you.